Hello Geminis, thank you so much for coming for your love read. This read we're dealing with the status of where your relationship is headed, okay? Alright, so how it's gonna go is first I'm gonna clarify and talk through the status itself, where it's going. These are pre-pulled energies for the shorts, but it's for this read. So if you're coming from the short or you're new or old returning, I really appreciate your energy. Thank you so much for being here. Alright, please subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment, let me know what's going on with that. Okay, secondly, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna pull your person first. We're gonna discuss them. We're gonna discuss where they think this relationship is going. Alright, what is subconsciously controlling them when it comes to this relationship or influencing their relationship subconsciously. Others or other issues or things that could be influencing your person when it comes to this relationship, what they value most about the connection, the biggest challenge they're facing, and then Archangel Michael is going to give us a solution to that. And then also we're going to put the same information for you, and then in the end Archangel Michael is going to tell you what if you do is to set the relationship back, and what if you do will set the relationship going forward. That's how we're going to wrap up this read. All right, so thank you so much for being here. So let's quickly go through your energy. So in the immediate past you have, the Knight of Swords. To me that's your energy, but this also telling me that you both probably move very quickly on each other. There's this instant attraction, either from you, most likely you, because the Knight is for you. I mean, the Knight of Swords is you, Gemini. It's part of your energy. It's an air element, so I want to see it as you, but this is general energy between you and them. So whatever it is, it was moving quickly on each other. Could be both sides, making big plans and saying you love them quickly, something like that. You could have met them the same day, could told them, hey, I want to be with you. That kind of energy, everything moving very fast amongst you two. I see that in the present you probably both of you are working hard on maintaining the relationship, growing together, and really understanding each other. But this could also be that you both have focus on your work, okay, your personal jobs that you do. You're focused on that while still focusing on this relationship at the same time. I see that the status of relationship is going into a union with the Two of Cups. You guys are really going to unite on all levels of your beings: emotional, physical, mental, all of it, spiritual. It's like one of those things that they know exactly what you're about to say kind of energy, and you already know what I mean by that powerful attraction, that powerful relationship person that you've been working, and you know them because you're getting into that energy with them. I think the relationship is going to get really sealed and become something that is almost inseparable, right? Because you guys are very compatible moving in the future. So that's the future energy here. I heard some noise, it caught me off guard a little, sorry guys. So that's the status. You're gonna come together. You've already met this person obviously, but you're gonna come together on all those levels I told you. You would know for a fact that this is your person. They would know for a fact that you are their person. And if it hasn't been said, which I doubt, it will be said out loud. I love you, I want to be with you, I want to marry you, I want to stay with you. Whatever level it is, the union is happening. Alright, so let's get in. We're going to look at your person in all those areas that I described. So Archangel Michael, please. Let's go ahead and get all of the stuff that we need here. Where they think this is going. Give me the 6 cards, please, my angel. For Gemini's person, please and thank you. Gemini Collective. Alright, one more shuffle. One more shuffle. Okay, so we got your person's cards underneath the deck here. Root chakra, yeah. It's almost like working from foundation up with this person. They see you as part of their family. They're trying to bring you into that energy where they can be stable with you, grow a family with you, probably live with you, pay bills with you, do everything with you. Because the roots is like the foundational energy, you know, that includes all the areas I just mentioned. All right. But also it's like through you, they're also starting to understand themselves even more. All right. They feel more grounded and stable with you. Okay, so it's like you're their home buddy, you're that person, you are home to them in some ways. Okay, I feel like you bring about a lot of deep seated aspects of themselves that they didn't even know, or they forgot about themselves as well. Okay, just by looking at that root chakra, it just gives me this vibe of, let's get to the root of who you truly are. That's what I bring out in you, that's what I want, that's who you are to me, that kind of vibe, you know. I'm also hearing like there can't be any secrets between us kind of vibe. So this person thinks, you know, this is how they have the high priestess as how they see the relationship going. Okay, all right, so with that there, I feel like they think they know intuitively how things are going to be unfolding for you. I think that this person may be naturally spiritually inclined. They may hold stuff back. They are not very open, or maybe a little bit secretive kind of energy around them. But I think that for them, when they think about you in the future, where they think the relationship is going, they feel like they're going to be intuitively guided. That's how they feel. They feel like their intuition will guide them as they go, and they'll you know, whatever will be sort of thing, like almost like they trust in their higher self, they trust in their intuition, they trust themselves to be led where they need to go. They pay close attention to their intuition. So that's how I'm gonna leave it, because I don't know if anything else comes to me, I'll give it to you. Subconsciously, they have the Seven of Swords as what's controlling this. So that could mean to me that either they're the type of person that hide a lot, all right, to do things in the dark in a negative way, or they've been bruised by hurt people for so long that they tend to listen to their intuition now when it comes to a connection. You know, they've dealt with so much betrayal, backstabbing, cheaters, liars, and all that, to the point that that is where they come from. Like subconsciously, I've been hurt. I know how cheaters, liars, and whatever behave. So because of that, I'm going to be a bit more secretive, a bit more cautious. I'm going to pay more attention to my, you know, my intuition now, than to just, you know, move in things. So if they're giving you that suspicious energy, or behaving like they hold things back from you, it's not because of anything. It's just because they're just trying to, like, they're coming from a place of being hurt before, okay, or deception, and that making them behave in a funny way, like quiet than usual, not saying too much, like, you know, that kind of stuff. They could be coming off that way, and that's why they think the way they think. Even as far as where they think the relationship is going, they are paying close attention. Like, okay, it's like it's almost as if they also, like, because of this deception, this Seven of Swords being the subconscious awareness, it could be that they are also trying to see what's going on behind the scenes in this relationship. It's like whatever is happening, they are thinking, what don't I know? What is hidden from me? It's like they are extremely, like, inquisitive to know the unknown about their relationship. Okay, so this is the energy that I'm picking up from this person. Others' influence on this person has made them become more self-aware and more confident when it comes to this relationship. They have become stronger in who they are, and they've called in their power. Okay, that's the other influence. Because of all this pain and all that I feel they've gone through with this Seven of Swords, they've become more confident. They've become like, let me listen to my intuition, let me listen to my gut. Okay, I'm not going to if there was someone that was a little bit pushover or very, you know, like how do you naive about relationships, or didn't want to think, they have changed that because it weakened them and it made them feel like they are defenseless or not strong enough or don't have esteem enough. So because of what has happened in the past with their relationship or how they think, all right, about what is controlling this relationship, coming from a place of pain and dark and feeling like they're going to be deceived, they have had no choice but to be more confident, more powerful, more strong, and believing in themselves. They have to stand firm. Because I feel like they don't want to be hurt anymore. They're like, no, it's not going to happen anymore. So I'm going to stand firm. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to listen to my intuition this time. I'm going to take my power. You know, so that's the influence. It's like coming from within them. You know, this relationship is making them even more confident. All right. And embracing their power. Whether it's based, you know, it's connected, but still the other influence is them. It's not other people. And if other people can affect you to be confident, then it means that people may be coming at them, or maybe there's competition and they have no choice but to remain powerful and stand in their power and not feel like, hey, you know, you're going to choose someone over me or whatever. It could be that too, but very little. What I said in the first is the right thing. Okay, that's what I really think is the most energy here. All right. What they value most about this relationship is the fact that maybe they feel like you're not going to leave them. All right. And that if they are someone that is going through financial problems, you're going to stand by them. This is two people here. They also feel like you're a ride or die person. Okay. So when things get hard, you're going to ride the cold with them. They feel like you're going to ride the cold with them. All right. You're not going to leave them. They really believe that you are there for them during the hard times, you know, too, in their life. So that's what they value, that you don't let them suffer on their own. So that is very, 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 very powerful and beautiful energy. All right. For them, their biggest challenge in this relationship is like them having to be extremely strong-willed and defensive and like stand their ground and fight for this relationship is the biggest challenge. And, you know, staying persistent through it all is the biggest challenge. So I'm not sure if you're giving them the reason to feel like you might be messing around on them. That's why they always got to get in this defensive mode to stand, you know, to fight and to, you know, become all this extreme powerful person. You know, something is making them feel weak in some way. And that's why they are, you know, working on strength and standing strong and all that. Something is doing that. And it has to do with trust issues, okay? Either from you or from the past that they're carrying. Because if this is their biggest challenge, is to stay strong-willed, and, you know, other people's influence also make them have to, like, you know, stand in their confidence. There's a lot of confidence stuff going on here, you know, that I feel like something has to make you do this, okay? And it is the relationship, is the surrounding energy and things that are going on, okay? So the solution that Archangel Michael has for this defensive and having to stay strong being the hardest thing for them to do, because it's like they are fighting throughout this relationship. There's a sense of, you know, some pain and struggle going on here, okay, with them. Is that they need to focus, okay? They need to focus on the goal that they want from this relationship. They probably need to focus a little bit more too on their work or whatever inspires them, whatever makes them happy, you know. If they're having money issues, he's saying that they should focus on their money a little bit and focus on, you know, developing whatever they need to develop and manifest good money. But in terms of this love situation, this is definitely telling me that he's saying, you know what, be open, stand firm, continue to focus, you know, on what you need to do. You know, believe in the relationship. Don't give up on it. Learn as you go. Plan for the future. This is the person's advice from Adjwoa. Plan for the future. You know, like stay focused on the relationship. That's it. That's all I can say. That's what I feel. Okay, so let's move on to you. All right. Before we get the final advice. So Adjwoa, please give me the 6 cards for Gemini themselves in all these areas that we've already talked about. I'm going to give you 2 shuffles, my angel. All right. Oh, Gemini, when will I do anything for you that I don't see that 8 of cups? I'm so tired of seeing it in your stuff. It's crazy. Underneath the deck you have 8 of what? Swords, right? I mean 8 of wands. That's telling me that there might be opportunities to act quickly, or messages coming from them, calls, stuff, you know, like rapid changes that are going to take place, exciting ones in this relationship. Okay, opportunities that is going to bring you guys more together through powerful communication, powerful ways of changing things around and moving quickly in some action when it comes to your relationship. Okay, so let's move on to the read itself. The way they think, you Geminis, you think the status of this relationship is headed for what? You not feeling fulfilled, you walking away eventually. You're thinking of turning your back on this soulmate. This is funny. That's what you're doing. I don't even feel like talking about. If I see this 8 of cups one more in your read, I don't do your read for 2 months until I do your read. And don't see that card show up in your read. That one and it's either 8 of cups that always show in Gemini read, or for me, or the other one, the throat chakra. It's crazy. Okay, I'm just kidding anyways. Just letting you know that I've started to notice it, that it's always showing up in your read. Okay, what is controlling this subconsciously is it's almost indecision to me. You know, it's like you're just gonna sit there and don't want to take the offer. Subconsciously, you're not content with this offer. All right, you're not content. They are giving you that cup. All right, they are telling you, hey, I want to be with you, and you have your hands folded, looking somewhere else, like you don't know they want you, kind of energy. That's crazy. Okay, so subconsciously, maybe it could be that, or I'm also getting that in the other way. How I can read it too is that, yeah, you just don't feel content with it. Or you feel you could be the one giving the offer and them not, you know, being responsive the way they're supposed to. And that making you feel like giving up. Okay, that could be that too. Okay, maybe you're the one that wants this person so bad, and they are like, I don't know if I want to be bothered with you. So subconsciously, because you feel like maybe they're not content with you or they don't want you, you see this not, you find yourself that like maybe you end up walking away, right? So that's crazy. Now, looking at other influences with you when it comes to this relationship is, you know, I think that you may be distracted by other people and you've set clear boundaries, all right, to how much time you spend with friends or any other person besides your person. Or maybe because they were interfering too much and there's too much being said, there's too much open communication about your relationship, It could even be coming from you talking to your friends about the relationship, to the point that everybody knows. It's like an open thing where you all discuss the relationship. And maybe you're starting to like pull back from that and set clear boundaries to how far you want to go and what you want to say, and come from an unbiased place, like be a little bit more logical about your relationship. So and how and who you want to talk to. So I feel like you might be cutting external forces off, and I say forces as in other people off. Okay, that way maybe they don't interfere as much. Okay, so you're setting clear boundaries against other people, and you're also within you maybe looking at this in a more logical way than an emotional way. And that is like the other influence that you may be having even upon yourself. Okay, so what else? You could be, I don't want to give you all the bad news, but you could also be becoming a little bit more cold than usual to this person, because I'm looking at the energies behind it. All right, you could be withdrawing into yourself a little bit, and that could come off as you're being a bit more logical and not as romantic, or and this is your energy too. You're pulling back into your air element a little bit, where you're going into the feminine side of like, I don't have time for nonsense kind of energy, right? Cut through a little bit. Your communication is a little dry. Okay, so yeah, it could be because of their behavior or how you're seeing things, from the previous energies that I just described. What you value the most in this relationship is you feel on top of the world in this relationship. Maybe they treat you like a king or queen. Maybe they adore you. Maybe some of them even worship you on some level. They really sing your praise. They know your worth. They love idolizing you, or they appreciate you so much. It makes you feel so on top of the world. You feel seen, you feel good. All right, it could be any of that. They see the greatness in you. They see you as one beautiful, talented person that people admire and adore, and that's what you value the most. They make you see that. All right, they make you see that in yourself, or they tell you that constantly, something like that. The biggest challenge that you see here moving forward in this relationship is the Queen of Wands. Maybe you're very attractive, or you find them very attractive, or you're both so attracted to each other, very magnetic, all right, to each other. And maybe that might cause some insecurities, okay, or it's a struggle of you having to stand your power, stay confident. So you both may be mirroring each other in a different way. So it could be that your challenge could be you staying beautiful, you staying handsome, and continuously being who you are, a powerful person, very attractive person. Or even maybe extremely independent and you having to give it up. It could be any of these energies is your struggle. The advice from Archangel Michael is listen to your intuition. Whatever your dreams, whatever your intuition is telling you, that's what you need to listen to, because you're being guided by your soul on how to handle all this, right? So I think that was quick and short to the point right there as far as breaking you down here. Yeah, let me see if I can clarify a few. Like, let's clarify the High Priestess on their part as where they see the relationship going before I move to the end of the read. Why is the High Priestess how they see how the relationship is going? Hold on. Please clarify for me. Okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe things are unfolding very slow, and that also makes them feel trapped, and they also feel trapped. That is why it's like it's a self-imposed trap in their head though. That's why they feel that's where the relationship is going. Maybe they feel like this is going to trap them, or they feel trapped by the relationship, but it's self-imposed. Nobody's trapping them. They are doing this to themselves. So it's a mental thing that they're dealing with. And it's interesting how the clarifier is 8 of Swords, and what is subconsciously ruling this is the 7 of Swords. So it's like a progress thing within them. You know, it's something that's progressing into worse and worse. You know, it's like if they don't check this, it could easily end up in the 9 of Swords, where they are totally towed down by this and becomes very depressing for them, and sleepless nights and all that. So it's like they are refusing to see also that this is a solid offer. This is something that is going to stay and is moving slow, but it's steady and persistent and reliable. They are refusing to see that. Okay? Besides the fact that they feel trapped by it, they are refusing to see that. Okay? Yeah. Okay. What else do I want to clarify? Let's go ahead and see. Why is the 5 of Pentacles what they value the most? Archangel Michael, why is the 5 of Pentacles what they value the most? Yeah, you see, I told you, they don't have to be blocked or confused. They know that you're a caring person. You have this matured, emotional stability kind of person, caring. You're very caring, okay? So they see that. They see this caring King of Cups energy coming from you. A giver. A matured, emotionally balanced person that they can rely on, like a father figure that they can trust and believe and take advice from, so they feel secured around you. I told you. Why is their biggest challenge the 7 of Wands? I'm just curious, guys. I don't really have to, but sometimes I just want to do it. Why is the 7 of Wands the biggest challenge for them? Yeah. You see how the King of Cups showed up and now the Queen of Cups have shown up? It's telling me that maybe they're having a hard time, like, you know, just being strong and staying in a also receiving energy, but also caring energy. They have to show that, okay? They have to show this aspect to them, that they are soft, caring, and nurturing, all right? And so that comes off like a bit of defensive and, you know, like strong-willed kind of energy, because, you know, they also love you. They also want to give you just as much. They are your equal match. That's what this is telling me. All right? But they may have fears of being left. You see that? With the 5 of Pentacles underneath. So they feel like defending themselves and, you know, fighting for themselves. And, you know, it's a struggle for them to stay that feminine and trust in the process. Something like that, okay? Let's go and see what this is here with you a little bit. So why do Geminis feel 8 of Cups? Why is it that that's how they see the relationship ending status? Why is it 8 of Cups? Clarify the 8 of Cups. Because they're stressed and worried. I told Geminis, you're stressed and worried, okay? You're in your head. I think you're scared. Yeah, you're fearful of losing this person. You don't know if they're gonna be there or what. Or it's just your own negative thought patterns too. You know, like something is bugging you. Let's go ahead here and clarify. Why is the biggest challenge for Geminis the Queen of Wands? I need clarity there for you, for myself and for you. Four of Wands upside down. Because it's not stable. The foundation is not yet stable. That's why you probably don't live with them, so you don't see them. It's like you feel this stuck energy, you know, with this and this. It's almost like you guys are not living together, or you feel stuck, like you're not going to come together and, you know, be together. Maybe that hasn't happened, you know, because maybe they might be focused on their work too. But because you don't live together, maybe you also worried about them being so attractive, you know, like, oh, this is you. Sorry, yeah. It's because you're not stable with them. You're not home with them. You don't live with them. You feel stuck. You haven't moved past that part. That's a struggle for you. Okay. So you're trying to stay confident. You're trying to stay positive minded. You know, because you're so attracted to them and they're not with you. They're not in the home with you. So that's what you worry about. And the way it felt, that's what, you know, they worry about too. You know, that's your challenge. But with this Six of whatchamacallit here, it's like, yeah, I really think you're very attractive, and that's one of the biggest things that they, you know, they value most, is the fact that you're on some sort of pedestal, that people, you know, like that too. Yeah, I think I'm done clarifying. Let's go ahead and see what will set this relationship back. Pull from the top. One more shuffle. Five of Thoughts. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. You remember how I was telling you, Geminis, that you listen to other people, or you're trying to actually kind of cut other people, setting boundaries with other influences, people you talk to about a relationship. It's causing like defeating drama situation around the whole relationships. And I feel like with this being what will set you back, it's like the way you've been handling this relationship and dealing and doing things could really be the problem, like with other people's influence. Alright, all that. You need to like make big changes to how you've been handling the other influence, and even whatever difficulties you may be going through with them, you need to solve them, you know, definitely, because other people are draining you. Okay, somebody's taking, other friends or something is taking from you the way you don't need to be taken away from the relationship. All right, because there's some challenges that you can maneuver here. That's what it's saying, that whatever the challenges are, maybe try a different way of solving it. Don't try to do it the same way you've been doing it all this time, because it's like it's going to keep this stuff stuck. All right, so my angel, I'm going to take one card off the top for what they need to do to keep the relationship going forward into the union as it's been predicted. Please and thank you. What's your advice on that? One card I'll take from the top. One more shuffle, my angel. Alright. Eight of Abundance. So it's reminding me of the Eight of Pentacles, continuously working on it. And Six of Abundance there is like you both are blessed, sort of. But Eight of Abundance is, this is the time of learning and honing your skills. Alright, you may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. So if there's financial problems, I feel like this advice on how to move things forward is for you to maybe change jobs or do something that will pay you better, and you can solve more financial issues, and or continue to work together towards this relationship with your partner. You both put in equal efforts to change what you need to change, solve what you need to solve, so this relationship can grow and move forward. Okay, but it needs work. You need to put in effort, just like they need to put in effort to work on problems, solve issues. You see, this is two people solving the issues. You see that? A girl and a boy on a blackboard solving their relationship issue in order for it to move past what it needs to move past. So that's what I'm getting for you, my Geminis. Thank you so much for coming for your status of your love read. I will definitely talk to you all soon. Thank you and bye.